What is going on, everybody? Oh, hold on. There we go. What is going on, everybody? My name is Prince, and welcome back to some more Doki Literature Club. And before I just get started, I would just like to say, for those of you that didn't know what happened, the PC like 1 or 2 weeks ago had a massive problem where everything just stopped working. Just about every single game stopped working. So my brother called up Microsoft, got everything fixed. The only problem was that everything got deleted, including my save for the game. So what I did yesterday was I watched some of my own videos on Doki to make sure I would get to the same exact spot where I am, because of Try Not to Laugh challenges, I saw a spoiler, a bad ending for Yuri, and I'm gonna do whatever it takes to make sure I don't get that ending. So I'm gonna go ahead and click onto, yeah, this is from like the other day, 2 days actually, and so yeah. I kind of like, when I was watching them, my own videos, I accidentally skipped ahead, so it went from like part 1 to part 3. So now I don't, if anything from part 2 shows up, I'll make sure to do something with that. But anyway, let's get right into this. So we can try and find some stuff from Yuri, like that one. Adventure, skipping, daydream, ocean color, muscle. I had a feeling that was hers. Kibble, desire. Damn it. Play, precious, dazzle, dream, marshmallow, insight, flee, boop. Boop! Boop! Yep. Nah, damn it, I should have gone misery. Nibble, tarnish. There we go. There we go, getting a lot of Yuri, that's what I like. Viber. Okay, that's Nasuke. Uncontrollable, extraordinary, intellectual, I think. Festers. Captive. Survive. You can't be clumsy. Okay. Damn it. I keep getting her. I keep getting Monica and Yuri. Theirs mixed up the most. Nasuke, she's kind of easy when finding hers. Clothes. Damn it. Yeah. No. Marriage. Lucky, Anti, Bliss, Fireflies, Seals. There we go. For no joy, pain. Damn it. Katie, charm. Music, vicious. No. Damn it. Seems like I got half of Nasuke and half of Moniki. No, not Moniki. Yuri. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting again already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Prince. That was a terrible voice. Yo, sorry. Looks like you're in a good mood today. Can't do that. I'm just still not used to you being in the club. That's all. I see. That's pretty simple thing. Get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kind of hungry. Of course you are. Will you come with me to buy some? Wait. Hold on. I think I've already seen this part before. If it continues on, if she gets hit by a cookie, I'll be sure. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Yuri? She doesn't have any money. Why that all of a sudden? No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it. Nervously retrieves her coin first. She pulls with a latch and gets it open. She turns it upside down and what spills out onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. Yep, she doesn't have any money. I knew it. I could see right through you, Yuri. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club. That is very true. So either you're not hungry and wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to comfortably forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. So that only leaves the one option. I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri! Yuri suddenly giggles. I didn't notice that she was listening in. I know you guys can't see it, but somebody's always popping up when I'm playing Doki Doki right here in this corner. God damn it, Dwayne Johnson. Her face is in her book, as always. And she knows. I wasn't listening or anything. It's just something in my book. Yuri, tell his reverence to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved like that, Yuri. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. That is very true. And frankly, after pulling a little stunt like that, your suffering is far enough retribution. Did I didn't mean that. I got too absurd in my book. I really like what you speak in your mind, Yuri. Doesn't happen much, but it's fun inside of you. There's no way you could think that. You were right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept it. She meant to say retribution. Still, coming from you, Yuri. I guess that's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Suri knows exactly what she's doing. That's all. She's told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if you weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Nasuke into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Yuri. Yep, this is the part. This was it. I told you. Okay, I guess I'll be right back. So I'm gonna stop my recording and I'll be back. Okay, so actually, I might have noticed something here that this is a part that I may or may not have seen yet. So I'm gonna go ahead and just record this really quickly, make sure. It says, set this girl down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking. I don't know. Especially because of her long legs. Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay then. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks. I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. Yeah, why not? Shall we go then? Yeah. Where are you two off to? Eh? Yuri was going to make some tea, so I suddenly realized how weird it sounds to explain this to Monica. We're just filling the water pitcher. Okay. Sorry, I was just a bit curious. That's kind of a one-person job, isn't it? Monica, please mind your business for once. Or do you want to tell me there's something wrong with helping involves Zelfrance in the club activities? God damn it, logic again! My mouth gaps. I suppose there's nothing wrong with that. Then let's go, Zelfrance. Yuri quickly exits the room and I follow. Okay, so no, I have not seen this yet. Good thing I turned the recording back on. Once in the hallway, she suddenly puts her forehead against the wall. I spoke without thinking. How could I say something like that? Yuri? Something about the way she said that. Hold on. Sorry, 1 second. Made me feel so irritated. What's wrong with me? No, Yuri. I think you did just the right thing. I was expecting it, but it's also not right for Monica to judge people like that. Huh? I guess there's no audio for this one. Prince. Oh, it's back. How come even when I do something bad, you're being nice to me? Oh shit, she's on to me. Because nothing that do is bad. Yeah, let me try that sentence again. Nothing that you do is as bad as you make it seem in your head. Nobody's perfect. We have emotions, and we can't always hide them away. Excuse me, I'm going to turn away for a second. I need to clear my throat, that's better. Can't always hide them anyway. But you always amplify things in your head. Your mind turns a light rain shower into a hurricane. No. Wouldn't you hate me for something as terrible as that? Why would I hate you? I can't hate someone for having emotions. What kind of friend would do that? Friend, you say. Yuri lifts her head. Is that what, Prince? Or like being friends with you? Shit, are we making the move? Thanks, Yuri. I like being friends with you too. I feel kind of awkward saying something like that. But I'm doing my best to help Yuri feel better. Anyway. Yeah. Shall we go? Yeah. Yuri and I walk to the nearest water fountain. Once we fill up the water pitcher, we return to the classroom. Now back to the class. Prince, do you like oolong tea? I think I said that right. Because like I said in the first video, I've never tasted tea. Or had tea before, so I wouldn't know. Anyway, back to the game. Yeah. Anything is fine. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do the proper... Yeah, you really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I should do any less when I'm making tea for the others. Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything. Alright, I'm gonna turn off my phone for a second. In that case, you'll only be more impressed. Perhaps I will. Then Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea levels. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show. And you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking. I bet she was. And I decided that I would try expressing myself a little bit more. Turns out it's not very hard for me to do. When it's you who I'm around anyway. That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, Prince. It's very enduring. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I could keep up with this. I watched Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Prince, I have another request. Do you mind if you sit on the floor today? Okay, I'm confused. And so is the player in me. A little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall, rather than bending over at my desk. Sorry, I didn't realize. I'm still confused. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Is that so? I wonder why that is. It's most likely because of my... I love how she was gonna say it. Your posture, right? Oh, I hunched over like that while reading. Yes. I have a terrible reading position. Posture, not position. So that's why we would sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieved the book from my bag. I have some chocolate as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies that I kept hiding from Yuri. Candy radar. I take it since it's good well with the tea. And Yuri and I then sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if synced, we assure the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book. Expect this time. Our bodies are even closer to each other. I can't see too well. Slides closer under the shoulders as are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. This game. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. Not has faded away. What is wrong with me sometimes? I use all of my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally managed to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fill it with the chocolates wrappers. Sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. That's okay. I don't want. I won't take any. Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, then it might get smudged on the pages. You're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. New thumbnail. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have any hard of a time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri is already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it in my mouth. Then I take another chocolate. I held it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips, as if the situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop her. Stop here. He placed the chocolate in her mouth. Oh, there it is. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just? Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. Celebrants? Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. Well, you were just helping. That's something that friends do. Right? I mean, not really in that kind of context, but yeah. That's all it was. Yeah. Then, you don't need to stop or anything? I see. The situation has gotten really tense. Yuri tries to return to the book, but I can tell just by her expression that even she can't focus now. My heart is pounding. I nervously take another chocolate between my fingers, but this time Yuri's eyes meet mine. How did it even come to this? Yuri doesn't averge her gaze. I notice her chest rising and falling to the rhythm of her breaths. I raise my arm. Like before, Yuri parts her lips. But it's different this time. I take the chocolate and place it in her mouth. I feel her hot breath on my fingers. Okay then, we're just gonna skip right over to the next scene. Okay, the music did cut. Yuri jolts back. It's time to share poems. Suppinch, you can help Yuri put away the tea stuff, right? Yeah, of course. Okay, thanks. The spell is abruptly broken. I'll take care of the cups. Yeah. Yuri picks up the teacups from the floor. I pick up the bag of chocolates. In the end, We hastily clean up without so much as a word between us. I get the feeling this is something neither of us will have the courage to bring up. Okay, obviously we're gonna go to Yuri first. Let's see what you've written today. For today. Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it, Prince? This one might even be better than yesterday's. How do you even pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you that you're the kind of techniques worth practicing. Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more imagery. Yuri invisibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. I'm not used to this. Used to what? I'm confused. I don't know. It's fine, take your time. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I know that Yuri likes to think about before she speaks, so I offer that patience to her. Yeah. Just being appreciated like this, I guess. Probably sounds really stupid, but it's seeing someone motivated by my writing, it just makes me really happy. Sorry, I thought I heard something in the background. Are you saying you've never really shared your writing before? I feel like this was in the last episode. Hold on. I'm gonna cut out really quickly and then come right back. I'm back. I checked my own video and yes, this has happened before, but I'm not gonna cut it out just yet. I want to make sure it goes with everybody else. So I'll be right back. All right, next we're gonna go to Noski, see if hers is the same as before. Yep, it's the same. All right, be right back. Okay, we're back. So everything else was the same from that point on with the poems. Was the same as last episode, part 3. So now we're gonna move on to part 4, the third poem. So I'm gonna continue the episode from here, most likely. Yeah. That's right. So now let's get in with the program. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Analysis empty and short loud or the wind control. Sorry if I'm too quiet, I'm just getting everything down. Alright, 2 more and we should be done here. There we go. Alright, now we're moving on. Aw, man. I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked in too. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have had a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up on piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember that the club won't be here if it wasn't all for you. Ah, for all of you. And I'm sure happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival too. I can't wait. I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great. Yeah, she suddenly changed her mood. Weren't you complaining about it just yesterday, Nasuke? Yeah, well, yeah. I'm not talking about our past, part of the festival, but as a whole day of school where we get to plan and eat all kinds of delicious food. Don't say that, otherwise Sayori will show up. You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden. Maneki? Do they usually have fried squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? All people? Didn't say I didn't like it. Besides, what do you mean by all people? Because it's right in your name. Mon-a-cat. I don't get it. And neither should she. That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. It doesn't. Never mind. Let's just focus on our own event from now on. Fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri's or Sayori's anyway. Excuse me. Where is Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. Yuri is sitting at the desk in the corner of a room looking down at nothing. I'll walk over to her. Hey, Sayori! I wipe my hand in front of her. You're spacing out again? Okay. Why is she spacing out all of a sudden? Sorry. Don't mind me. You can talk to anyone else. Huh? Oh, it's probably because of the question. Is everything alright? Of course. Why wouldn't it be? It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Geez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see? Sure shows me a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Well, alright, if you say so. I alertly glance at Sayori before turning back toward everyone else. But the conversation has already disappeared, with everyone else back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Maneki if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they have been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timely approached Maneki, who was shuffling through some papers at her desk. So, Prince, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into it a little too much, but she seems a bit downcased today. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Maneki peeps across the room Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Maybe there is something on her mind? But I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Prince. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her. But this time, when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No. It's important to me, too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. And I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know. Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Are you sure about that? It seems like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just has a hard time bringing it up on a person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing of her minds is you, Prince. Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Well, this probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anything else, you know. She's probably been so much happier since you joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside her. What? No way. Sayori's always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now that it's always been You're so funny, Prince. Have you thought that maybe you're always seeing her as a cheerful, this is so cheerful, because that's just how she is when she's around you. I said too much. I'm sorry. What do I know, anyway? I don't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so try to think about it for now. Alright. Monkey smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to forget her words out of my head. She stands up from her desk and walks across the room where Theory is sitting. I watch her kneel next to Theory and gently talk to her. But she keeps keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear her from here. I sigh and sit myself down. Nursery told me not to worry about her, and to have fun with everyone else. But that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. But there's nothing else. There's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Have I kept saying Monica this whole time? If so, let me know in the comment section. What does it feel like I'm being watched? I glance around the room. Suddenly, I notice Yuri peering at me from over her book. But she looks away just as quickly with a flustered look on her face. It was that she won't get anywhere like this. I never really seen Yuri approach anyone or start a conversation on her own accord. So I have no choice but to approach her myself. By now, it's a little easier for me to do that. I stand up from my desk and sit in one next to her. Oh. I didn't mean to bother you or anything. Relax, you didn't even do anything. But I could tell that you wanted to be alone with your thoughts. Alone with my thoughts. How are you even able to tell what I was thinking like that? Well, it's something that I do a lot. So it wasn't hard for me to spot it based on your posture and expression. Not that I was staring or anything. I didn't do anything creepy like that. In any case, I guess you were right. I'm sorry if I caused you any concern. Don't apologize. Your troubles are only the concern of those who willingly share in that concern. Of course, there are certainly those who find the most comfort in keeping to themselves. But if you would prefer to share what's on your mind, then I would be glad to listen. It's really not that big of a deal. I was just feeling a bit uneasy about Sayori. Sayori? Yeah, she seems a little off today. But when I asked her about it, she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help her but wonder if something happened to her. Oh, that's quite romantic. Sorry. I didn't mean to say something stupid. It's not that. I just didn't want you to misunderstand. Sarah and I have just been friends for a long time, that's all. I see. That perhaps it's unusual for her to be dismissive to you about her feelings. Or maybe I'm just reading into it a little too much. So, Prince, the world is full of meaning, often hidden deep beneath plain sight. And there are many untold mysteries behind every person, no matter how well you may know them. So you think that there might be something behind it all, after all? I think that Yuri is a very complex person. Her mannerisms on the outside don't always match what may be going on inside her head. And she may not always know what she wants. I noticed her strange behavior today too. And I also feel some concern for her. But in your case, it looked like she was fully occupying your thoughts, wasn't she? Well, I guess that was the case. Sayori, she really means a lot to you, doesn't she? I guess. But you don't need to put it that way. We're just good friends, that's all. Yuri silently looks deeply into my eyes. Her expression is gentle and curious, as if she was searching for something. Embarrassed, I avert my gaze. Sometimes, a person's mysteries are untold even to themselves. And you, as someone honest and caring, may uncover feelings you weren't aware were in you. That is, I think that. She would be a very fortunate person to have you feel that way about her. Yuri, you're giving me too much credit. I'm a pretty simple guy, so I think I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings. I'm not nearly as sophisticated, I don't know how to say that, as you. That's not a compliment, is it? It is what it is. Anyway, as long as we're here, why don't we do some reading? Well, as long as you're okay with it. Yeah. I should be taking my mind off this whole thing anyway. Okay, everyone. After some time passes, the monarchy calls out to the club. Why don't we share our poems now? Before I knew it, everything is back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems, and I do the same. I make my eye contact with Monarchy, and she smiles at me. I wonder if she was talking about with Yuri. Okay, first things first. We're gonna go to Yuri. So, Prince, your writing has only improved in these last few days. Every poem you've shown me has been noticed nothing short of specular. I don't know. I can't speak. I can really feel the emotions. I am a little envious, even. I don't think it ever came to me naturally. Yuri, that's the wrong way to put it. This never did come naturally to me. But I've been able to improve so much thanks to you. You're really the example I was chasing after. Is that so? Yuri gently smiles to herself. This feeling, I'm so glad I got the chance to share my writing. I never thought I would feel like this. I remember you mentioning that today. I can't believe that you're so good at something and you never shared it with anyone. It's kind of shame. Maybe not. Maybe, but it's not like I really had a choice. What do you mean? Well, Yuri smiles sadly. Well, for instance, during lunchtime, I eat by myself. Did you know that? It's a great time to find the quiet spot and do some reading. In fact, I always have some books with me. You could say I really enjoy reading. Well, that's one way to put it anyway. But books are full of amazing and inspiring people. People you want to fall in love with. Or people you just know what make a really good friend. Cheerful people who always put a smile on your face. Or deep thinkers and problem solvers who discover the mysteries of life. So when you look at it that way, I'm surrounded by friends every day. You know? And those friends don't laugh at me. They don't tease me for spacing out all the time. They don't make fun of my body type. Why would people make fun of your body type? And they don't hate me for acting like I know it all. People say that about you? It's not a know it all, Zealot Prince. It's the opposite. I don't know anything. I don't know how to talk to people. Aw. Well, now I'm just getting sad. I don't know how to make people see me as normal. I don't even know how to make myself happy. I have all these feelings. And all I can do with them is read and write. But it wasn't until now that I started sharing it with you. That I really understand what was missing all this time. But I haven't really done anything. No, that's wrong. Just being patient and respectful. That's really important to me. I know I'm a difficult person, Zealot Prince. I speak too slowly. I second guess myself all the time. I read too deeply into things. But every time, you always treated me just like anyone else. I'm so rare. It's so rare that I feel comfortable with myself when I talk to others. But that's why every time I talk to you, I just feel happy. I see. Well, I treat you how you deserve to be treated, Yuri. And if other people don't see it that way, then screw them. I mean, I joined this club hoping I would make friends. I would say I'd had at least one success. Wouldn't you? If you put it that way, yeah. We really are friends, aren't we? Yuri puts her head in her hands. But this time, she's smiling as she does it. Do you want to show me your poem? Yeah, I do. Let me get it for you. Okay, here we go. It's in script. Hold on. I can't read script, like I said. Oh, it's part 2. Tips of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. In the distance, a blue-green light flickers. A toned figure crosses its path. Slowly obstructing the unique glow. My heart pounds. It slowly grows closer. I open my umbrella, casting a shadow to shield me from visibility, but I am too late. Her steps into the streetlight, I gasp and drop my umbrella. The light flickers. My heart pounds. He raises his arm. Turns. Time stops. The only indicator of my movement is the amber light flickering against his touched arm. The flickering light is in rhythm with the pounding of my heart, teasing me from succumbing to this forbidden emotion. Have you ever heard of a ghost feeling warmth before? Giving up on understanding, I laugh. Understanding is overheated. I touch his hand. The flickering stops. Ghosts are blue and green. My heart is amber. Finishing his poem, I start to hand it back to Yuri. But instead of taking it from me, she looks away. Do you dislike it? No, of course not. I just don't really know how I should respond. Despite Yuri's poems are usually being cryptic, it wasn't hard to figure out what this one was about. I don't know if I'll be able to explain this one. That's fine. I understand this one. Yuri's having an even harder time speaking than usual. Does this one mean a lot to you? Yuri nods. I'm not really good with words, but I'm happy that you shared it with me. So thank you. I hope we can keep spending time together. Despite my ability to make eye contact, I see a faint smile emerge on Yuri's lips. I once again try to hand the poem back to her, but instead, Yuri gently takes my hand and pushes them back toward me. And says that in response to her warm touch, you can... She wants me to keep it. The poem is... Once again, Yuri fails to form a complete sentence. You mean I can keep it? Yuri nods. I'd love to. Yuri again smiles as if she doesn't want me to notice. You always make me feel nice. I know I'm not good with people, but I hope that I can return the favor sometimes. Yeah. Don't worry. I think you do a good job. Yuri fine turns back towards me. I guess we should move on before Monica says something, but I'm sure we can talk again later. Yeah, I'm sure we will. With that, Yuri timely smiles at me, and I return to my seat so I can put her poem away. Okay, this is gonna sound a little unorthodox, but I'm actually gonna end this episode here. And I will come back to it later on. So, let me just, save. Return. Before I end this, I would like to say that the next couple episodes will be a continuation after this video. Because I'm going to be recording it again later today. So, and again, another person shows up in the bottom corner, which you cannot see. God damn it, Mythic. So anyway, like, subscribe, all that stuff, guys, and I'll see you all in the next video. If you are new to this, please subscribe and leave a comment down below. And as always, I'll see you in the next video. Bye!